All right, how we doing, Andy?
I'm good.
What you got going over there in gourmet world?
Yeah, boiling water for coffee and my oatmeal.
Boom. How you liking your first tour?
Loving it.
Outstanding.
Great.
Do the handlebars here. This will fold down. Open that there. This will fold up like that.
Okay.
You keep
So
the,
what, you can put it under your desk, you said?
Yeah.
It's a commuter bike.
You can keep it, the handlebars up with it folded up, and then just use the handlebars to follow it as you're walking up the stairs or whatever.
That's pretty slick.
Oh, it's really slick.
So
Butch, tell me a little bit about you and your journey on electric bikes. You say you're often out on this trail.
we've been biking for probably 40 years, but my wife just turned 71, if I'm allowed to say that, and I'm 67. We've transitioned from work world to retirement, bought our electric bikes, and now it extends our mileage. Still have to pedal. It takes, your pedal resistance has increased 1 to 4. So we've been enjoying the bikes.
Okay, so you said you can get about 70 miles on that bike. Would you say that now that you're comfortable in knowing that you're not going to get stranded because you have this support, do you think you go a little bit longer sometimes?
Especially for my wife. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're going to go out and we want to go say 30 miles now is easy to do on a day instead of just 20
Outstanding.
miles.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
That's great.
Cool.
So,
All right, there you have it, folks. Butch just said it himself. You can really keep moving. You can get on the bikes. You can still hit the trail. Doesn't matter how old you are. Find your possible. And if your possible is an electric bike, go get one. Peace. All right, hey guys, so it is the morning of day 3. Woke up this morning here in Confluence and we are headed 60 miles to Cumberland, Maryland. So again, a great day of adventure ahead of us. We have Big Savage Tunnel, we have the Great Divide and Mason-Dixon line and so many other cool little towns in between. So yeah, I'm ready. I am ready to get out there and see what we came here to see. Talk to you soon. Alright guys, so just came out of Overflow Campground, and if you stay at Overflow, be careful when you leave. Like, leave the campground and make a right before you cross over 281. It can be a bit deceiving there, but you'll be okay. There's a sign, you can almost miss it, but just come out of the campground, make an immediate right like you're going on the sidewalk of a bridge, and then you're right on the trail. We got 2 beautiful deer and they are frozen. Still got spots. And they're off. I love nature. Alright guys, so I'm about 7 miles into this thing. Haven't really come upon the next town yet or anything, but I don't know if the elevation is changing a little bit, if it's a little bit more steep, but man, I'm freaking chugging like 1 pedal stroke at a time. Legs are working. Well, if you need motivation, Sour Patch Kids come to the rescue. All right guys, so just crossed the Castleman River, getting ready to go through the Pinkerton Tunnel. Hello, how are you? You too. Little dark in here. The sides go down a bit, so stay in the middle. Thankfully you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Pretty cool. Guys, so coming into the town of Rockwood, I'm trying to dry out my gear here, but what's really cool about Rockwood, it's a small town, but they have this really awesome like visitor center here. It's ran by the Rockwood Rotary Club, and here you can grab some Gatorade, some snacks, a couple of maps right there for the trail, like 2 for $1, chips right here, water's only $1. So yeah, great place to get some information and some snacks and keep on moving. Boom.
My name is Mary Lou. I work at the Rockwood Visitor Center. We are open Wednesday through Sunday from 9 to 5. I enjoy working here. We sell water, Gatorade, snacks, and I enjoy greeting the people that are getting off of the trail.
Hey, Mary Lou's awesome, guys. Swing by and say hello. Peace. All right guys, so here I am. I saw these 2 lovely ladies running. They had such a big smile on their face and we had to just stop and chat. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Kim, I'm 26 and this is my mom.
I'm Sandy, I am 58, and the best part of my day is running with my daughter. We just have so much fun together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. So these guys are out here. They found their possible. Their possible is keeping movement together, keeping the family tight, and spending time with each other. So there it is again. Moving on down the trail. Woo!
Hello, my name is Alan Fritz. I'm a local fella here from Somerset. I happened to ride up beside Tara and just in conversation about the beautiful trail that we're on, and she asked me what my favorite thing about riding the trail was. I had to not think much about it, but it was worship. It was communing with my Lord in the creation of this beautiful trail, and the fellowship of Tara now would be my #1 thing about riding the trail.
All right, amen to that, folks. So as you know, one of my favorite things to do when I get on my bike is pray and reflect. Being on my bike is like being at church. So when we had this conversation, it just kind of like, it resonated with me and I had to get it on video. So find your possible, pray about it if you don't know what that is, and get out there and get moving. Talk to you soon.
Amen.
All right, guys, so we are in Myersdale. This station is open, thankfully. I think they have treats and ice cream in here. We are only 9 miles from the Big Savage Tunnel, 11 to the Mason-Dixon line, so excited about that. Depending on which direction you're going, this is what you got here. Alright, so this is kind of cool. Alright guys, so I am showing you the hill down into Myersdale. So the hill is pretty intense and I really didn't want to go down that and come back up it with my bike. Therefore, I locked my bike up and I walked. So it's a nice little break on the legs and I'm thinking it's a smart decision. So if you dare come down the hill, there's Pit Stop Creamery, great ice cream stop. So Deal is just a nice little stopping point, restroom, bathroom, little bike station, self-service. But the cool thing is the Big Savage Tunnel is like only 2 miles from here. So I guess you're supposed to like get to the top of the Continental Divide and then just like start dropping down. So good gosh, I've been waiting on that all day. Darn amazing. Whew. I'm so excited. Woo-hoo! All right, guys, so I made it. I made it to the Continental Divide. This is the highest point of elevation on the Gap Trail. I'm so excited. It has been a rough day, grinding pretty much all day. I'll show you the topo map, but it's just basically an uphill grind. But I feel so accomplished. I am so happy. Yeah, words can't even explain or express what I'm trying to say to you guys right now. So it's about another 20 miles to get to my destination for tonight, Cumberland, Maryland. I hear that it is a glorious descent. So like I'm expecting to go through this tunnel and like just start falling downhill. So like I hope I don't fall, but I hope it feels like that. Anyway, I'll check in with y'all later, but man, if you ever want to come out here and do this trail, I'm telling you, it's so worth it. The grind is worth it, y'all. Alright guys, so I just came out of the Big Savage Tunnel to this glorious view. It's just like the light at the end of the tunnel, literally, and it is absolutely gorgeous. off the CNO and it looks like you've been mudding.
Yeah, you should have seen the bikes before we washed them off.
Yeah, we washed them off. So.
How bad is it?
How bad? I mean, it's good. It was so much fun.
All right,
It's
cool.
so fun.
Slow?
Well, it's obviously passable.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh
Yeah, it was a good time.
100%.
Awesome.
It's a good time.
Right on.
But I mean, compared to this, yeah, it's bad.
So I just left Frostburg, and those guys that I was with, that I took a picture with, Luke and Matthew, they were doing the CNO trail in the opposite direction. So they're going up towards the Continental Divide right now. And yeah, they were super muddy, and they both flatted, unfortunately, right at Frostburg. But they had what they needed. They were getting it together. They knew what they were doing. So guys, hope you make it safe to your destination tonight. I know you will, which is really cool, guys. So the downhill from the Continental Divide has been absolutely glorious. I mean, I have just been kind of coasting, kind of pushing myself a bit, trying to, you know, see how fast I can go. But totally fun. And I'm working my way to Cumberland now. So it is official. I am completely done with the Gap Trail, mile 0 right here. Today has been phenomenal. I mean, we started out with e-bike possible, then we went to recreational bike possible, then it was like run possible. I mean, people are out there doing their thing, y'all. So what I want to know from you is, what is your possible? Please let me know in the comments below. I look forward to starting the CNO trail tomorrow, but right now it's time to clean up, hit the town, and find some brown milk somewhere. And moving on to Marksville, or where am I going? Is it Marksville? What's next? Anyway, moving on down the trail. Woo!